So Apple is about to do something very, very weird, and if any of these rumors are true about the iPhone 16s, believe it or not, we're already past the iPhone 15s now, this could cause some issues, I would say, for their iPhone lineup. Now what this rumor is, or what they're trying to kind of pass, or what they're trying to say, is that there's going to be a bigger size increase for the Pro model iPhones next year. So not the iPhone 15s, but next year, Apple's going to go ahead and try to increase the sizes of the displays of the iPhone Pro models. Now, this is, I don't think, the best approach Apple should be doing. I think there's a few other things they should be doing in order, like instead of just increasing the sizes of these phones. Now, for one, I think by them going through, so what they're going to want to do is convert the iPhone 14 Pro from having that 6.1 inch display now to having that 6.3 inch display. So not like a, humongous difference, but it could be a little bit of a difference if you're coming from a previous iPhone. But also they want to convert the 6.7 inch iPhone 16 Pro Max, that massive iPhone, to a 6.9 inch display. Now, there's going to be some advantages of this. It's a bigger phone. So maybe they can, put a bigger size battery in here. Also, I'm sure they can shrink down some of the extra bezel around the display. So it's not going to be a massive, big, redesign. However, every phone does need a little bit of bezel. I'm sure you don't want to just have a phone that has zero bezel around it. But the other thing also with the iPhone 16 Pro, if you think about it, is that if it's going to be a bigger phone, I don't think Apple's had great success in making bigger phones that sell extremely well. And if it is a bigger phone overall, I could still see a lot of people choosing something like the smaller iPhone 16, which is fine. But then you're going to have to choose between which size you want. Do you want the bigger size phone or the smaller size phone? I just think it causes so many more issues. I think Apple's had a great, idea with having them the same exact sizes. So when you have an iPhone, 14, you have an iPhone 14 Pro, and they're technically the same size on paper, like the same screen size and everything, that is a really good approach. I think that's a smart thing Apple did. If you remember when the iPhone 11 Pro came out, and the iPhone 11, people were saying, well, the 11 Pro is smaller, and it might be the best size for a lot of people, but, the iPhone 11 is bigger, some people may prefer it, has a bigger size battery. Then Apple kind of squashed those things, which is nice. But now if Apple wants to make it a bigger sized phone, I don't think it's going to have the, adverse effect. I don't think Apple's going to see that people are going to pick up the Pro models because they're the bigger phone. I could see a lot of people wanting to pick up the smaller phone because it's a little bit more comfortable to hold and maybe it's not as heavy, and that's kind of a big thing to keep in mind here. So personally for me, that's kind of how I see these devices. I don't think it's a smart thing from Apple, but I guess we'll wait and see what happens. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.